Great. Well, good morning, everybody. I'm joined, as we heard, Alan Bayard is the licensing manager for WiLS, and he manages more of the research-oriented universities. And then I'm also joined with Joe Herman, who is account manager, and he works in what we call the college market, which is for the colleges and universities that are more teaching-oriented. Today, we thought we would share with you a little bit about some new business models that we launched in 2020 and have been getting some traction. Let's see. So, we now offer 4 business models. Basically, we now offer.
David, can I interrupt you just a second?
Sure.
I don't think we're seeing your screen. If you had already shared it, we're not seeing it just yet.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not getting the menu bar anymore at the bottom that allows me to share. I see your screen, Jeff.
All right. Here, I'm going to make you a co-host, and we'll see if that helps at all. So you're seeing like the welcome slides that I had up before?
No, I just see a black box that says Jeff, WiLS.
Okay. Well, it was working. You were here. It was working a few minutes ago. I wonder what happened to it now. So if you have the kind of Zoom screen up, if you kind of take your mouse pointer down towards the bottom of that where you see my name, you don't see it there, possibly. There should be a thing that's, where it will allow you to mute and so forth.
Yeah, let's see if this works. Are we back?
Ah, we've got it. Great.
Okay. I'm sorry about that.
Oh, no problem.
I thought that I had shared. Let me just get back into full screen. Okay, so starting on the bottom right, we now have the ability to let our libraries purchase single titles from us. So you can create your own customized package that meets the needs of your patrons. We have carved out the major reference works now, and so we have 5 reference modules. And you can buy these by the module for well, I'll tell you about there are 3 ways that you can buy the reference modules. We continue with our very successful subject collections. We have 21 subject collections, and then finally we have a new evidence-based acquisition model called Access and Select. So I'll start with single titles. So these are available on SpringerLink, our platform, and we do ask that for every transaction that you do with the single title model that you achieve a minimum of 20 titles or $5,600, whichever comes first. We do include all of our reference works and our textbooks in this model. And we do publish quite a few textbooks, which is a little bit unusual. We have unlimited concurrent usage for all of our books, including textbooks, and we have no DRM. So it's a really nice addition when you buy directly through us to get the version on our platform that has no digital rights management. So now our reference modules, we took our 21 subject collections and the major reference works from those, and we put them into each of these 5 reference modules. And so there are 3 ways that you can purchase these. You can purchase the front list. So this year we're selling the 2021 front list of our major reference works. And then you can just do access only for the entire archive of each of the modules, or you can purchase the full module in perpetuity. We publish about 1,200 reference works a year, and these include dictionaries, encyclopedias, atlases, handbooks, and some of our medical textbooks are included in the reference modules. For evidence-based acquisition model, we did have a version called My Collection, which we are phasing out because we're bringing in Access and Select this year. And it's a little bit different from what we've offered in the past. So with this model, we allow you to start off with 4 copyright years. So for those people licensing beginning in 2021, you would get access back to 2018. And then every year that you would renew your access, you add on an additional copyright year. So if you renewed for 2022, you would get everything from the copyright year 2022, still going back to 2018. So every year that you renew, you would gain an additional copyright year of content to give access to your patrons. So at the end of the 12-month access period, the amount that you paid up front goes towards the purchase of books that you can have in perpetuity. Our average institutional ebook price is around $280. It varies greatly depending on the extent of the book and the type of the book and the discipline. But whenever I run a denials by title report and I fill in the pricing, the average on a typical pricing list like that is around $280. And like I said, we do not include the reference works in this program. And we do have the ability to add the German language titles. I'm surprised how many universities want our German language titles in the US. And we can get authorization for that, but they're not typically added. And then we offer some additional services that I'll talk about on the next slide. So let me talk to you about the 4 different types of this evidence-based acquisition model, starting with the left and with the basic model. So with basic, you are able to pick just the subject collections that you want. So we can run a download and denial report for both your journals and your books from us, and give you a steer on, it looks like these top 4 disciplines, or, there's no limit. You can buy 1, you can buy 10, you can buy as many as you want, but it just enables you to customize the offerings for your library. With this model, it's a 4 years rolling. So what I was talking about on the previous slide about the snowball effect for every year that you renew, that does not apply with the basic model. You just get a 4 years rolling. So this year you would get 21 through 2018. Next year you would get 2022 through 2019. We apply 100% of what you pay upfront towards the purchase of books in perpetuity. With the Plus model, this is a subscription model. So there is no purchase of books in perpetuity at the end of the access period. It's just simply giving your patrons access to 4 copyright years of books. With Smart, and I should say with Plus, Smart, and Premium, we give you access to all 21 of our subject collections. With Smart, again, 100% of what you pay up front goes towards the purchase of books in perpetuity at the end. We also add in My Copy, which is the ability for us to provide your patrons with a print, black and white, paper-bound version of any book that you have in your permanent collection from us for $24.99. We do it through Ingram's on-demand printing program, and the books get to your patrons within about a week of them ordering the book. And then finally, with Premium, again, you get the same 4 years copyright starting up and the snowball effect. But with this one, you get 1.2 times whatever you spent at the beginning of your access period towards the purchase of books in perpetuity. We also add on with this model full book interlibrary loan. With all of our other models, we limit that to a chapter level file that you can share with other libraries. With Premium, you can send a whole entire book file. And then we also offer a 50% discount for print version, a hardbound version for your library if you want the print-bound version as well. And then finally, we have the 21 subject collections. So we have a very strong front list. We published just shy of 11,000 front list books this year. And so how that separates into each of these collections, each of these collections have about 500 front list books a year. Our smallest one this year is the behavioral science and psychology. That one has around 220 books in it. And then our computer science subject collection has just shy of 1,200. These are a great value because there are a lot of books in each subject collection. You can you can get a lot of you get a pretty good volume discount because you're buying all the front list at once. So you can buy these by the subject area and by the copyright year, and you can buy any copyright year of these packages that you like. And that's all I wanted to share today. We only had 15 minutes, so I wanted to keep it brief, but I think if you want to get further information, please reach out to me or to Alan or to Joe.
Thank you very much, David. It's exciting and interesting to see kind of new ways of getting material into the user's hands. So we're always thrilled to see what kind of innovations there are and how collections can be managed and accessed and obtained.